This video is an introduction to lesson 2.3, which is all about other graphs that enlighten us and graphs that may deceive us. These slides are based on slides provided by Pearson to accompany Triola's Essentials of Statistics text, 6th edition, and they were modified by me. I added this extra word other because in the last section we focused exclusively on histograms, which are a type of graph. Well, there are other graphs other than histograms, and that's what this section is about. We're going to look at 7 types of graphs that are enlightening, that enhance our understanding of the data, and then we're going to look at a couple of types of graphs or graphs that have qualities that may deceive us, and we'll talk about how to fix those. This is the 3rd section in chapter 2, which is all about visualizing data, from the Essentials of Statistics text, 6th edition by Triola. So here are our learning outcomes. First, we want to describe and create 7 types of common graphs that are used to visualize data. So we're going to talk about dot plots, stem plots, time series graphs, bar graphs, Pareto charts, pie charts, and frequency polygons. We're going to talk about their qualities, and we're going to talk about how we might create these. And then in our second learning outcome, we're going to focus on recognizing deceptive graphs. And if we have a deceptive graph, we're going to talk about what it would take to correct that deceptive graph to make it a little bit more honest, presenting the data in a more truthful way. Or we'll talk about how to replace that deceptive graph with one that is less deceptive, with one that is more clear about what the data actually says. Now, the key concepts of this lesson, our major takeaways for this lesson are the following. We want to gain familiarity with common graphs. As you read this textbook and other textbook, you're going to see a lot of these graphs. You're going to see them come up again and again. Especially if you're in the social sciences, you're going to see people analyzing their data and presenting their data in this way. So it's really important that we gain some familiarity with these common types of graphs. And then we want to discuss some graphs that are deceptive, because I don't want you to be fooled by a deceptive graph, and I don't want you to accidentally create a deceptive graph. And lastly, we want to recognize that technology provides us with powerful tools for generating a wide variety of graphs. For the most part, we're not going to be graphing these by hand. We're going to use programs like Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel in particular is one that we use, and we use often, in order to generate the types of graphs that we want. Now, we're also going to do some with pencil and paper, and when we look at the video for our first learning outcome, just so that we can get some practice and just so that you know what you'll be doing when you're doing this in your homework. Most students are going to be working with pencil and paper rather than Excel to graph while they're doing their homework, but also show you how to use Excel to create some graphs in the videos. So that is it for our introduction to lesson 2.3. I will see you in the next video.